baseball at any level, from t-ball and little league to high school and college, you can get a genuine taste of what it's like in the major leagues. Just buy a pouch of Big League Chew.
We are going to take you to the factory here in New York where it's made and show you how they do it. David Begnaud is in New York City's Harlem neighborhood with more on that. David, good morning.
Vanita, good morning. It has been 35 years since the brand Big League Chew stepped up to the plate. And in the time since, it has become the bubble gum of almost every person's childhood. You can't talk about baseball without chewing on a conversation about bubble gum. From Little League to the Major League.
Takes some skills to do that now, folks.
Giant wads to hat tricks, even a bubble at bat. There is a real challenge in chewing and blowing great bubbles.
I mean, who goes to work and gets to chew copious amounts of gum during the day? I mean, except for ball players.
Rob Nelson invented one of the most recognized bubblegum brands in America, Big League Chew.
From the littlest leagues up to the big leagues, everybody becomes a kid when they start chewing Big League Chew.
The story of how it started is on the back of every pouch. Sitting in a bullpen on a summer night long ago, Portland Mavericks left-hander Rob Nelson came up with a fun new bubblegum idea. Shredded gum in a pouch. Nelson bought a cheap gum kit and made his first batch.
I just followed the instructions. It was like making brownies. We had a sheet of it, and we baked it, and then it came out. We used a round pizza knife to make them into shreds.
Nelson's minor league teammate, Jim Bouton, a former all-star for the Yankees, funded the project. They pitched the gum to Amaral, a subsidiary of Wrigley, who sold the first pouch in 1980. Almost instantly, it was a home run, bringing in $18 million the first year.
Big League flavor and Big League bubbles. It's Big League Chew.
Wrigley sold Big League Chew in 2010 to an American gum company, shifting the operation from Mexico to upstate New York.
If you go to Akron, New York, it looks like they could have filmed It's a Wonderful Life there.
The sweet scent of gum lathers the neighborhood around Ford Gum and Machine Company, which started in 1913. You've probably paid a quarter for one of their gumballs. Now, Big League Chew is their best-known brand and biggest seller.
Here it comes.
George Steggy is the CEO.
You have 1,000 pounds of gum here, and unfortunately, we can't sell a 1,000-pound blob of gum. So we have to put it into a form that people are going to buy.
It takes 2 days for a batch of Big League Chew to go from mixing to packaging. Big League Chew is your most difficult gum to make.
Yes, it is.
Why?
It's difficult to make because you have to get the consistency absolutely right, otherwise it won't shred.
And shredding is the signature.
And shredding is the signature of the brand, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is called a sheeter, and what will happen is it'll start pulling the gum, and as it pulls the gum, it makes the sheets thinner and thinner and thinner. And Big League Chew, we think, is the best gum in terms of blowing a bubble. And that deals with the components of the gum base that comprise Big League Chew.
Believe it or not, things do get a little gummed up in a gum factory, so a light dusting of cornstarch is used as a lubricant.
And then from here it cures, and then we will feed the sheets into a shredder to actually shred the gum.
Every day, about 100,000 pouches of Big League Chew is packaged here, and they are proud to tell you it's made in America.
Now this is fresh, made today.
Hot off the press. Can we
Hot
open
off the press, absolutely.
All right. Oh. We decided to try that again. Bubble blower?
I am a bubble blower. It'll take, however, a while because actually to blow a good bubble, you have to dissolve all the sugar first.
Now that's going to take some time, so we'll get right back to it. What's the demographic for Big League Chew? What's the audience?
It has grown so that people ages 9 to 20. And now many adults we find are coming back in because it reminds them of their childhood and they like to share it with their children.
We're doing the Hubbard Big League Chew Challenge.
From families looking to have fun to teammates wanting to look cool.
Let's give it a go.
Big League Chew is in a league of its own, and there's no chance of bursting that bubble.
He wins. Congratulations.
I'll give you an A for effort.
Okay, thank you.
He was a good sport about that. Some fun facts for you. Per capita, the state that buys more Big League Chew than any other is Utah. Glad that ball didn't hit me. Also, if you're ever in a bubble blowing contest with Big League Chew, the CEO says you want the original flavor because original blows a bigger bubble than any other flavor. Anthony, have you gotten your customized Big League Chew pack?
I finally made the big leagues, David. Thank you very much.
You did. Your kids will appreciate it.
Dangerous work out there on the ball field. David Begnaud, thanks so much for being with us this morning. And now here's a look at the weather.